shut you down when your information is graphically not in accordance with their guidelines. But a lot of times the information that they have in these vast libraries that they're trying to capitalize off of, they can post those videos up without being offensive to the YouTube community. But they won't put the videos up. They'll put you a 5-minute clip up while they got thousands of documentaries. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about 10 or 20. They got thousands of documentaries. And they give you a 5-minute clip. They won't liberate the information. How do you have a liberation movement if you can't liberate information? That means liberation means resources must be liberated. Not just people. You can't liberate people till you liberate resources. Because as soon as you liberate those people, you need resources. And in order to liberate those people, some resources that are not there must be liberated. So these people got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of DVDs. And you got to buy each and every one of them. And they ain't cheap. How is that revolution? How is it revolution? It's not. It's complete and total capitalism. Now, if they said, if you go to our site, we got 108 to 1,000 videos on my page that I've loaded up there. All of my lectures are loaded up there. There's a few of them that the video was scratched, or we cannot find it, that aren't up there. And as soon as we find them and repair the ones that scratched, we're gonna put them up there too. So that means it's freedom of information. We're liberating all this consciousness to the people. And a lot of the consciousness ain't even of myself. I've interpreted a body of information and represented it to a larger audience. Because if I had just gave them the information, then those capitalists would have came to me and said, oh, you putting out this information. Why you putting that out? I'm selling this. You can't put that out. So I had to take time to reinterpret the information and re-disseminate it through myself so that I had a right and I had license, you feel me, to put the information out. But it would have been altruistic of them to put the information out anyway, which will move us a long way ahead. It will move us far ahead. You can't tell me if you didn't put this information out that people would not have watched it. Of course they would have watched it. When I first got my DVDs and information, it was given to me for free. For free. I could not afford. I didn't have the money. All my money was already tied up into charitable and philanthropic, into philanthropy. So I didn't have the money to buy this information. It was given to me. And I watched each and every one of them several times. So I am a living example that if you give information to people, they will absorb it and transform based upon receiving it. So that excuse, if people don't pay for it, they don't want it. Bullshit. People want revolution. And it's counterproductive for revolutionaries to think that people want anything other than revolution. Oh, they don't want it, they just give them money. So you mean to tell me they want imperialism and capitalism more than they want revolutionary change in our community? And you're going to bring on a revolution with that attitude? It's not going to work. Your attitude has already defeated you. They don't want this, they got to pay for this. People want the information. And if you give it to them, they will receive it. So that large body of information that they hold, that they are selling, the people who put that information out, a lot of them did that. They're not here anymore. Let's look at one of them, Bobby Wright, not here anymore. Psychologist, gone. Amos Wilson, gone. Dale Jones, gone. The list goes on. This body of information, even I think Ivan Van Sertima, gone. This large body of information they put out to wake the consciousness of people up. But now it's being held by individuals where it would only get to the people if it is sold. Is this right? What was the intention of those people who put that information out? What was their intention? Did they put out the intention for one person to hold this information? Did they put this information out for one person to hold it and make money off of it? Why was Amos Wilson, who wrote the blueprint for Black Power, why was Dale Jones and Amos Wilson, why was they speaking? Ishaka Musa Boroshango, Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Why was they speaking? So that some individual can sit in a corner store and make money? Or were they speaking because they wanted to bring about liberation? So now you capitalizing off a body of information that was put together and created at its origin for liberation. It's now used to strengthen capitalism. If I'm wrong, then Amos Wilson and Khalid Muhammad did not speak for liberation. Then they were capitalists as well. Am I right? You would have to assume that. But if they was really revolutionary, then they knew the importance of the information they had being distributed. They knew the importance. And if they know the importance, how important do the people that are holding this information feel that it is in how it relates to the revolution of our people? That's a fact. So if we want to wake people up, we must liberate information. We must liberate spaces, properties, houses, food, clothing, shelter, all this, medicine. These resources must be liberated. And not just from the white man, from wherever they are being held. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Whoever's holding them, they need to be liberated from them so that they can be disseminated to people, so that they can have them and utilize them for their progressive transformation. This is a fact. Now, I'm not coming like I'm Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. By no means am I implying that me, myself, am the ringleader of a force that's going to liberate resources from black imperialists. But what I am doing is, I understand completely and able to articulate, and I'm absolutely clear what revolution is. And I feel that when real people understand what revolution is, then the transformation of our people will be smooth. Because if it's not a smooth transformation of the consciousness of the people, then what happened is you have a liberating force. Through tyranny, through warfare, they come and they liberate this shit from all of the people that's holding it. You feel what I'm saying? With no regards or respect to anybody. This happens. They don't care whether you know or not. You over here, you working with these forces, you holding resources, you working with this white man's agenda, we're gonna come and knock you over. This is how it would be with a liberation force. They won't waste no time with all this talking I'm doing. But I care about the people to the degree that I would like to invest my energy in a smooth transition to revolutionary change. I don't want to see bloodshed massively as it concerns our people. I do not want to see ethnic cleansing within our own race. I don't want to see internal genocide against the leeches, the vampires, and those who do not want to get on the bandwagon of progressive revolution. Especially if it is an issue of consciousness. And to me, where there are most of our people, it is an issue of consciousness. If people consciously realized, if they knew better, they would do better. So my methodology is to teach and educate the people truly about revolution, conscious development, and enlightenment to nation building. That's my job. But while doing my job, I am a vanguard to truth. While I am not an aggressive attacker of our people, it's not what I am. But I will vanguard with an army the process of the dissemination of truth